Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let me ask a question. Do you ever wonder what are the plans God has for you? And what will come next? God says He knows the plans for us, and they are good. And so today we're going to be doing a devotion that's called Daydreaming. A front porch leads itself to daydreaming. Several years ago, my husband and I felt the Lord leading us toward a certain area of ministry, which just happened to be really close to the beach. We sat on the porch day after day, dreaming of how we were going to suffer for the Lord with our toes in the sand. Someone has to do it. Now, mind you, it was not all about us. We were going to get a little condo with an ocean view and share it with our friends, blessing others with our little beachfront beauty. We were really generous with our daydreaming. As it turned out, our plans did not line up with what God had in mind for our family at this time. God began closing some doors and opening others, and we found ourselves nowhere near the ocean and no one position to buy beachfront property. Sometimes God gives us a little glimpse of a picture, and we think we know exactly what He's doing. We run on ahead, dreaming and making plans. The reality is, however, that we know very little about the ways of the Lord. While it is okay to make plans, we need to allow room for God's greater purposes. My husband and I are still daydreamers, but occasionally we feel ourselves getting a little ahead of God. In those moments, we remind ourselves of the condo that never was. And at the top of the page it says, I love to plan my life, Lord. I think I know what I need, and sometimes I take steps in the wrong direction. Thank you for loving me enough to stop me before I go too far. So sometimes things that we think is the right way, it ends up not being the right way or the right timing. It could be later on, and then God may have us to do other things that are unexpected or different from what we thought we could do. There's a verse in the Bible that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So God will always give His children the ability to do many things for Him. And it's fun and exciting to go on the adventure with God, to see what His purpose and plan is for our lives daily. One month you may be doing one thing, and then 2 years down the road you may be doing something else for a longer outstretched time. But God has a perfect will and plan for each of our lives. I hope you all have a great spring and summer on your vacation. When you go to the beach and you're sitting there looking out at the ocean, just ask God, what's your plans for me, Lord? Will you lead me? Will you guide me? I know your will is perfect. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time. Bye.